Okay, today we will show you how mobile banking will look like in years, not years, in months, and how bank can handle it. So welcome everybody, I'm Luca, he's Salvatore, and we work for Reply. Most of you probably already know Reply, but just a quick introduction. Reply is an IT multinational company founded in Italy 30 years ago, and nowadays we work 50% in Italy and 50% abroad. We are specialized in the innovative technologies, system integration and consulting, and we are a pretty big company. We work in all the sector from telco, energy, automotive, and of course in financial sector. In this sector, we work in all the area: retail banking, wealth management, insurance, and customer finance. And we can provide end-to-end solution. In this area, we have a specialized team that can be considered are excellent and leadership. For example, one of them is on the mobile banking. We can be considered a leader in mobile banking because we have technology competence. We are a tech-based company, and we know all the technology, so we can mix and choose the best technology for every banks and insurance. We know the customer because we work with a lot of bank and insurance, and we know how to banks work internally. And because we know the market. We have a division that are very focused on mobile banking, and we execute market analysis and surveys. And last thing, because we work with Intesa San Paolo and with them on their mobile banking application that was considered the best mobile banking application in the world by Forrester. So with this landscape, what are we now in mobile banking? Very quickly, probably you already know that mobile banking in advanced market became the first direct channel for banks. Usage is increasing every year, and in terms of frequency of usage, 95% of access are made by mobile banking apps. But what bank customers say is that they don't want only mobile apps, they want also another channel for doing something else, or also for backup. And in this scenario that we can call mobile primary, but also multi-channel, with probably a lot of our customers, and what we advise to execute is common and cross-channel development. That it means that you develop for mobile apps, but you deploy your technology, your functionality in all the channels. This approach can bring cost reduction, can reach customer need, and can provide the best UX to your customer. But stop talking about now, talking about the future and what's coming. Just a short video about the CEO of Google and what he says in 2023 in their conference.
AI, generative AI, AI as AI to bring AI.
Okay, you understand what he's saying, and probably you already know about it. But what's the future in customer interaction using the AI? We think that there are two main directions. The first one is how banks will communicate with their customer, and the second one is how customer can interact with banks. For the first one, it will be in AI-powered experience, so AI will generate the user interface, so it can be tailored, it can be specific for each person, and it can be also proactive. In the second way, probably you already understand that the interaction from customer to banks will be totally conversational, voice or text, depends, and also because customer will ask custom analysis. We are working nowadays with some of our customers, unfortunately not all of them, in both of the two of this one, but it's not always a bed of roses when we're working with the AI. There are some point that you can consider to pay attention to. For example, the first one, user test. The test will be different because they are not deterministic. So we can use AI doing tests, and we can change our criteria. We must pay attention to performance and cost, because we must decide which LM to use and to calibrate if you want performance of cost reduction. Accuracy and hallucination, we must use guardrail. We can use the proper data for training the model, and also, of course, use the proper prompt. And also security, execute test, security assessment. But also, above all this, the internal compliance process. For banks, there are a lot of regulation. Internal compliance is not so easy. So we are a bank to talk internally that AI is not a monster. AI can be managed, and how can AI will be to face client. So, but let's see some action. Please, Salvatore.
Thank you. Thank you, Luca. I am Salvatore, everyone. So some of you might be thinking that all of this is just an idea or a mock-up or something like that. Well, if you stick up with me for a couple of minutes, I'll show you what we're currently doing with our customers. As we explained before, one way of communicating with the customer is from the home page, since it is the first screen that the user will see, and all the users will want to find there all the information that they might need and then get on with their lives. So for this reason, why don't we just give it to them in the first place? Am I right? So this is exactly what we did here. We have created a component generated by AI, and everything in the home page, it's completely managed by AI. No rules, no limitation, just a couple of widgets the AI can use and choose from, and a lot of reasoning based on user context in this case. And this is the same application, but each user will see all the information that he wants to see. And this is a big step forward in communication between banks and customers. And this is one side. Let's see the other side, which is how users and customers can communicate with banks. Watch a video with me, a short video with me, and then we'll comment it.
I need to pay my daughter's school tax for the second semester with the same amount of the first. Go on.
Well, in just 20 seconds, we managed to do a transaction that would have required us to search for the bank details, find out all the information about the school and the latest transaction. And we managed to do that with just a simple voice message that says, I need to pay the second semester for the school. And this simple and intuitive payment flow, always backed up by explicit confirmation by the user, it's possible with AI thanks to context. If we give context to AI, you can do all the operation that today might require minutes or a lot of time in a matter of seconds. And on the same note, let's move on to another use case. Let's say we want, for example, to know how much we spent in restaurants. And giving the AI the possibility to show information visually can give us this kind of data. But this can be done today with the tools that we already have. Let's take it a step further. Let's say, for example, that we want to know how much we spent in fast foods. And this is possible with AI without complex algorithms or research forms, just because the AI has the common knowledge of what a fast food is. And in this case, just gave us the McDonald's and Burger King. And we can also give AI the possibility to show some graphs and some information just because we gave it some components, widgets. And in this case, you can have custom graphs, and the user can navigate the application. And I think this changes the way we communicate with the user itself. And one last part. This use case, for example, let's say we want to use AI to bring on mobile banking applications things that are commonly used on web applications, for example. And in this case, we can use AI to search for ETFs. We can ask AI to give some information about ETFs with the gold asset in it, and we can give information about historical data. All those data are retrieved by the bank itself with the context, so the user will trust the results and also will feel more secure to do this kind of operations. And on top of that, we can also ask AI to simulate an investment in this case, and all the investment information that you need and the portfolio information that you need are already owned by the bank itself, so it's possible to have real simulation in real world, and the user will feel more secure doing this with the bank. And I think this is pretty cool. Don't you think too? Well, what's next? Some of you might be thinking that this is all the ideas we have, or that we don't have any more use cases. Well, of course not. We have a lot more use cases, a lot more ideas that we're currently working on with our customers. Like, for example, one question that all of you might want to know how, which is make an investment plan to become a millionaire. Well, for the answer to these questions and many more, and to play with our demo app, come find us at Stand 5. And I hope you enjoyed this speech, and see you around. Enjoy the rest of the event. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.